Kristin with the Rogers Public Library, and this week for Catch 'em All at the Library, we will be focusing on Cleffa. So in your craft packet, you will have a brown paper bag, 2 small black ovals, 2 small pinkish purplish ovals, and then you will have a brown piece of construction paper with some pieces to cut out that I've already cut out, and then also a piece of pink construction paper with several pieces to cut out. And again, I've already cut mine out, but you can see what they will be. So go ahead and cut out your pieces, and then I will show you how to make a little Cleffa paper bag puppet. So once all of our pieces are cut out, we have these 2 pieces with little spirals on them, and we are going to cut along the line of the spiral for the little head tuft and for the tail. And it doesn't really matter which one is which, whatever you prefer. Once we do that, most of our cutting is complete. We're going to go ahead and take our paper bag and our body piece. I'm going to lift up the flap of the paper bag, which is the bottom, traditionally, of the bag. And we're just going to glue the body right up along that creased line right there. Once that is glued on, we're going to trim the edge of the bag so that it lines up with the body shape. Once that's out of the way, we'll take our next piece, which is our rectangle, and we are just going to glue that right onto the bottom flap right here. So now we have Cleffa's main body. And you're going to take whichever piece you want to use for the head, and we're just going to put a little glue right on the tip of the little spiral on the outside edge. And we're going to tuck that on the back of the paper bag so that in the front, the little spiral sticks out and goes above and onto that back. Then we'll take our eyes and we're going to add them wherever you want to on the face. I'm going to put them right about the middle of the face if you're going up and down, and across from each other to either side of the little head tuft. But if you want to place them differently, that is okay too. Then we're going to take our little purplish, pinkish ovals, and we're going to glue those on to be the little cheeks. They're going to go underneath the eyes. Then we'll take our little pink rounded triangle shapes. These are going to be the arms. So you can either glue them to the front, or you can kind of open the bag on the side and glue them right here on this flap. So whichever spot you're gluing them will determine if you put your glue on the front or the back. If you're going to add it into the open side of the bag, you're going to add a little glue on the front of the arms so they'll stick out. But if you were going to add it onto the front of the puppet, then you would put your glue on the back of the arms. There's our arms. Now, we're going to take our brown pieces, and these will go to either side of the head. Now, again, you can glue them all the way on the back. You can glue them to the front, or you can open the bag all the way up just for a moment so you can stick them right there on that edge. But I'm gonna go ahead and put mine on the front this time. Since I'm putting it on the front, I need some glue on the back so that they can go right on there. Then flip your puppet over. We're going to take the other spiral, which will be the little tail. We're going to fold up that little pointed edge and add some glue. And then we can stick that on the back, on the center down towards the bottom, or about halfway. Oop. My glue didn't want to hold. And then once that is on, then the tail can stick up and out a little bit. And then the very last thing to do is just grab a marker or a pencil or a pen. We're going to draw a little smile. And then your paper bag puppet Cleffa is complete. You can open the bag at the bottom to put your hand in to make your little puppet. That is our craft for this week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time to make another Pokemon. Bye!